Hello guys, how we doing? I'm Jerome Adams with Fight Series, and today I'm with...
Tyree Stevens.
From?
Assassins Muay Thai.
How are you today, Tyree?
I'm all good, bro. Just finished training, getting ready for my big fight in 3 weeks' time on your show, Fight Series, so looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, I just watched a bit of your sparring. You're looking very sharp, bro. Looking absolutely sharp, and saw a bit of the hard work that Mark had you guys doing. You're looking strong as well. How you feeling?
Feeling strong as always. Camp's going really well, but as we know, we're still 3 weeks out, so I'm only going to get stronger, fitter and sharper as we go along.
And are you doing anything different in camp this time, or is everything just pretty much the same as always?
Everything's the same as always, really. Just getting in my, obviously, skill work, road work, strength work. Obviously, Christmas and New Year's has just gone, so I've kept myself ticking over as I knew the fight was already in place. So, yeah, everything's going well.
Obviously, Christmas is usually a time for people partying, drinking, eating a lot of food. How did you manage to navigate that, as well as like still fit in your training? And because obviously, like you said, you knew you had a fight coming up. Was it hard, or you've been a pro for a long time now? Do you still struggle with stuff like that, or is that just like second nature to you now? Just get on with it.
It was hard to an extent, obviously, spending time with family, trying to enjoy food, but I still enjoy myself, but we're just being sensible. And obviously, I've got to put certain priorities before the priorities. So that's all it was, really. And I managed to do that easily. Yeah.
I like that, man, because it's like you said, it's all about prioritizing, right? Like, it's all nice to sit there and eat your weight worth in food, but at the same time, this is a job to you. Like, it's not like you're not, no disrespect to anybody else, you're not doing this as a hobby, you know? This is a job to you. So, like you said, you got priorities, and I really respect that, really respect that. So, let's talk about the fight. You're fighting Gene Smith, ranked number 10, for the light strawweight pro Muay Thai title. How do you feel about the fight?
Going into this fight confident, you know. I'm UK number 2 at the minute, he's number 10, so he's stepping up. So it's just, I need to show him the levels and show him that I'm number 2 for a reason. Not only number 2, I was previously UK number 1 twice, so you don't get them accolades for no reason.
Yeah, for sure. Sure, your accolades speak for themselves 100%. Do you kind of look at this as, without being disrespectful, do you kind of look at this as a way of kind of showing the guys that are kind of maybe like from 5, 6, 7 downwards that like, if you want to come up here, there's levels to this? Or are you just taking this as another fight?
A bit of both, really. Obviously, he's younger, he's hungry, so I got to watch out for that. But as you said, a lot of the guys up and coming, they're jumping the queue sort of thing. So I kind of need to just start showing guys that, look, you need to work your way up, gain the experience, and not just jump straight in the deep end, because it could end up in a bad situation, and it's dangerous to do that. Yeah,
the deep end is really deep, right?
It is deep, really deep.
I like that. And so I've been watching your career for a little while now, and like you've had a lot of fights, a lot of good fights, a lot of close fights. Is there anybody, obviously we're not looking past this fight, 100%, but outside of this fight, is there anybody out there that you're thinking like, you know what, once this is done, I got some unfinished business, or like you've got something in terms of an accolade that maybe they might have a belt or a spot, or is there anyone out there that you're thinking, you know what, I want to go after?
100%. Like I say, if I'm just going to take fights as they come and gain as much experience. If the opportunity arises, I would like another shot at the number 1 spot sometime in the near future, and maybe a few major titles, ISKA, WBC, WMO. If they come, they come, but as for now, I've just got to take the fights that I'm able to get and just get on with life. Yeah,
I understand that. And your opponent, obviously, he's younger than you, but he's been fighting for a long time, so it wouldn't surprise me. Obviously, you know who Gene Smith is. You've probably seen him fight a couple of times. What's your opinion of Gene Smith as a fighter? And then on top of that, how do you see this fight going?
I've not really watched a lot of him. From what I've seen, obviously he's quite technically good, he's aggressive, but the way I see this fight going, I'm just going to put my mark on this fight, and I see it being a good explosive fight. But the way my style is, expect violence and expect blood.
Yeah, we like that. We like both of those two things on Fight Series, 100%. And I know you're not really one for this, but how do you see it going in terms of, do you think it will go the full 5 rounds? Do you think you'll finish it inside the distance? Are you not really bothered? You're just going to play it out? How are we going with this one?
We're going to go into the fight, obviously feeling that process, see what he's good at, see what he's not good at. If I'm able to take him out before the final bell, it will happen. If not, then we're happy with the decision. You know what I mean? We can always go into the fight saying, yeah, I'm going to knock him out in this round, that round. But as you know, when you're in there, it's a completely different story.
Yeah,
so
for sure,
we'll see what happens. But if I can take him out within the 5 rounds, I'll take the opportunity.
Okay, we like that. And leading up to the fight, is there anybody like that has specifically been helping you, like in terms of maybe weight or in terms of being a seriously good training partner? Is there anybody at this time like that you'd like to shout out?
Yeah, 100%. My head coach, Mark Barlow, all my teammates in the gym, so Faz, George, Brody, Naomi, Ty, Lewis. There's too many to name all of them. Then obviously I got my sponsors, Morgan down at Aura Massage, Good to Recover. There's just so many people to mention, but everyone knows I'm appreciative of their help, and they know I'll be shouting them out. But on the top of my mind, I can't remember everyone.
Yeah, of course,
thank you, everyone.
Yeah. It's what a lot of people don't understand is Muay Thai, well, combat sports as a whole might be like you might be in that ring by yourself, but it takes a team to get you in that ring, you know? And without the team, it's like it's almost, well, not even almost, it is impossible to get in there. Like, you would never be able to just have PTs and then go and fight, you know? Like, you need that team environment, you know?
There's a lot more that goes into it, you know? You got the mental game as well. If you got a corner or a team that ain't confident in you, you can't be confident in yourself. So it takes more than one person to get in that ring or cage.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, since you were talking about your corner, you've got like one of the legends in the game in your corner, English legends, Mark Barlow. And obviously, he's had countless UK number ones in terms of fighters. He's had countless world champions. He's had fighters on the biggest shows in the world. Having somebody like that in your corner, how do you like? Not how does it make you feel? Because you guys are very close, but like knowing that you have someone with that kind of experience and that kind of status in your corner, does that kind of like give you a calmness walking into the ring?
Yeah, 100%. Mark's been doing this for years. Like he knows what he's doing. He's got so many fighters under him that know what they're doing. So when he's in the corner, he knows what he's doing. Just keep your mouth shut, listen to what he says, and you know you'll get the win. You know, if you don't win, you'll learn from it. You know, Mark's one that if you perform well, he's happy as long as you don't give up in that ring and make the gym look bad or yourself look bad. He's happy. If he moans or tells you to do something, just do it. But that's how it should be, you know. Talking back to your coach and telling your coach what he should be doing is his job. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't go to your normal day-to-day job and your boss says do this and you'd be like, well, I'm not doing this, I'm doing that. Yeah, for sure. Just keep your mouth shut and do as you're told. Yeah,
and if you want to improve, keep your mouth shut and do as you're told.
Listen. Listen. Don't talk about listen. Like, some people hear you, but they don't listen. And that's the main thing. When big fights or stuff like that, listening is the key to getting the win. So, it gives you that confidence behind you when you got someone like him in your corner.
Tell us a little bit about Tyree. Like Tyree, the person. Like what outside of Muay Thai, what do you enjoy? What do you like to do? How do you relax? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm just a normal guy from a council estate, really. Like on my normal day to day, if I'm not in the gym or working. To be fair, I'll be honest with you, Muay Thai takes up so much of my time. I don't really do anything else. Like besides, in my spare time, I might play on the PlayStation for a bit or relax, go out with friends, enjoy a bit of food or go to the cinema, but whatnot. But apart from that, like I teach 4 days a week. I do PTs. I'm here training. I work a 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, so I'm pretty much all my time's pretty much taken, really. But when I do get that little period to relax, I like to go on my PlayStation or spend time with family, etc.
What do you play?
Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Ghost of Yotei. At the minute, I'm playing Dying Light, but I've not been able to play it for a while because obviously I'm in camp all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Just busy with that, man.
Yeah, okay. As you know, as you mentioned then, you coach 4 or 5 times a week. So what classes do you coach? And is there anybody that, from the people who you coach, that you think could be the next Tyree, the next UK number 1 or UK number 2?
Well, I teach mixed classes of all levels. We do a tiny tots class on a Thursday, which is like 3-year-olds to like 8-year-olds, which is a nightmare to do because they've got so much energy. Because I literally drive straight from work here and they're all running around and they're hard to control, but I love it. And from the guys up and coming from our coach, I think the next guys coming through, Rupen, he's obviously fighting on your show. He's fought on your show before, he's got a stoppage win. Brody's up and coming, he's a good one to watch, he's fought on one of your shows as well. Liam, he's coming up and coming as well. I think he was supposed to fight on the show, but it's a bit hard to match at the minute. I think they're the 3 main guys up and coming that could do well in the sport from our gym.
Yeah, I like that. It's like a proper production line here, right? Like it's one like retires, there's the next one ready to go straight away.
We're such a small gym. It's like I've always explained it as you can work for a small firm and you're more like a family sort of thing. You come from a massive gym, you're just a number. Yeah. Like you could work for Tesco's, you leave, you get replaced. If you work for a small firm and you leave, it's hard on the firm, do you know what I mean?
For sure.
So, because it's such a small gym, like we're like a little family sort of thing. Yeah. So it's nice to see when guys are up and coming that you put work into. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So
so much so you guys are like you do your Sunday class at Mark's house, right?
Yeah.
I think that's proper cool, man. Like, it just shows that the family and like not a lot of coaches would have their fighters in their house to train. You know, I like that.
It's hard. It's like literally you walk through his back garden and you got a gym probably like half the size of this room, and we just go to work for a 3-hour session and we just get beasted and kill each other. Yeah. And at the end we shake hands and go home. Next day we'll be here back in Leicester again. Yeah. So it's like, I enjoy it, man. I enjoy it.
Okay, all right. So. Not long left now, just a couple more questions. So you've been doing this a long time. You've been UK #1 for a long time. You was before that, you was even still top of the top end of your weight class. What keeps you going still?
Just a love for the sport, and I get messages from people saying I'm an inspiration. It's like little kids looking up to me. Like since I've started and since I've been ranked, I think I've been ranked since I was 18 or 19. I've never left the top 3 of the division. I've always been #1, 2 or 3. So it just shows what level I'm at. If I lose, it's just about going back to the drawing board, finding out what I did wrong and coming back, which I've proved because I've lost the #1 spot and got it back. So there's no reason why it can't be done again. And it's just, like I say, it's just love for the sport and seeing guys coming up from the gym like we just spoke about, and me putting work into them and seeing how well they're doing. It just shows I'm doing well within the sport of Muay Thai and within the gym. So that kind of keeps me going in itself, sort of thing. So yeah.
Okay, and because you're still pretty young. You're still pretty young in the game. I'm
an old young man, innit?
I love that one. An old young man. So you still you got a good, at minimum 10 years, I'd say, still ahead of you in the game. Listen, if you retired tomorrow, you'd have more accolades than a lot of fighters. And that's not being disrespectful. You're at the top end of the sport. But if you was to retire tomorrow, is there more that you would want? Like, do you get what I mean? So is there things that you still want to check off before you retire?
Yeah, 100%. Like I said before, major title opportunities like WBC, WMO, ISKA, maybe a few more fights internationally on bigger stages, maybe like RWS and things like that. But obviously, if it's meant to happen, it will happen. If it's not meant to happen, it won't happen. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, taking fights one at a time. And if the opportunity arises, I'll take it.
This is Tyree, guys. Fighting February the 7th on FS10 for the light strawweight pro Muay Thai title. That's going to be at Secret Space in Digbeth. Or if you can't make it down, it's going to be on Notorious TV live and direct from their channel. Download the app and stream away. And Tyree, this is your opportunity to let people know why they should either come down to the fight or why they should tune into Notorious TV.
Or if you like violence and blood, don't miss it.
Heard it here first. If you like violence and blood, don't miss the main event that's coming on February the 7th on FS10. For now, we're out. Thank you very much, Tyree, and we'll see you in February.